Welcome back, YouTube, to A Programmer Plays Bull, Path of the Teal Lotus. In our previous episode, we picked up a few, things. Oh, nope. Here we go. We've got ourselves an earring. We've got a staff made out of an earring. We've got a bat made out of an earring. We've got tea, charcoal, and most importantly, we have the ability to dash. So, now, let's find out who this guy is, what he wants. Rozu. Young Blossom, how your birth has been blessed. Those bright eyes behind your mask have been shielded from the events that transpired before your arrival. I am Rozu, the last of the Usagi clan in these bamboo forests. I emerged from my secluded hut this eve to find my clan wilting in piles of cinder and ash. The folktales say we Tentaihana bloom in the wake of tragedy, and you would seem to be living proof. But these folktales are just stories for children, no? And yet the tiny teal lotus stands before me in my hour of need. Beyond this bridge lies peril and uncertainty. It is why few from my clan ever left these forests, but it would seem now they were smarter than the ones who remained. Alas, hope dwindles here. Perhaps it is best for me to wilt on my own terms and strum my final requiem as the moon sets on the last night of the Usagi clan. Am I remembering correctly that Usagi means rabbit? I feel like I remember that, but you certainly got a rabbit-y aesthetic. I can see from how you brazenly trek forward that you are a more courageous adventurer than I. Perhaps there's still hope to hang to. May I ask a favor of you? Usagi Scroll. That Usagi Scroll is a message, a plea to my scattered kin. Our homeland may be scarred, but it isn't lost. Not yet. Of the Usagi Tentaihana that have strayed beyond this bridge, I know of 3. Perhaps they may rekindle the spirit of our clan. They are Mitsuki, the golden hibiscus, Mikami, the white magnolia, and Mochi, the black orchid. Find them, stranger. Deliver the scroll. Persuade them to come back to our crimson forest. Help us rebuild our home and our hope. And finally, take this to help you on your journey. Oh, another, Umamori? Omamori. Initiative. While equipped, this Omamori increases your attack damage while you interrupt your dash with a basic attack. While equipped, this Omamori increases your attack damage when you interrupt your dash with a basic attack. Okay, so basically, dash slash, combo, rapid combo, get a boost. Interesting. May Tsukuyomi forever light your path, Teal Lotus. Alright, new quest. Let's view it. Various quests. Hold B for a higher jump. Sencho Bridge. Alright. Okay. Oh, okay, these guys raise the more we smack them. Got it. Heard. Oh, well. Do we think that would have killed me? Actually, not yet. This game's too new. Whoa, look at this guy. Thank you, that guy, for your kind service. Alright, that did not work out for me. Shit. I need that guy to come back, but... Alright, so now if I... Oh, shit. Alright, well that could have been better. Yeah, I know, you're crying. Boy, I beefed that up so badly. Huh. That is not how I expected that to go down, actually. Oh. That's fun. Fancy. Let's heal a little bit. This game has a pogo mechanic. I'm sold. It's very pogo heavy so far, which I'm on all, you know, in favor of. Shit. Okay. I see. I have gotten myself killed doing that. The stream of Mina, hell yeah. Oh no, did this like hard reset me? Okay, no, it didn't hard reset me. That's fine. For a moment I thought they were about to be really hard-nosed about it, and I was like, that's fair, but oh no. Oh no. Alright, well that's entirely on me. Okay, that basically worked. Nice. Hell yeah. Can I? No. Alright. Oof. Actually, that's real quick. There we go. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Why is that not working for me, actually? I'm confused about that. They've got eyes, so it seems like it ought to let me pogo. Okay, it let me pogo that time. Ooh, I like the thing in the background. Very fancy. Kinda gives me a Warachi vibe. Whoa. Okay, but I need you to... Okay. we are actually going to save real quick. Yes, you come back, because I want to use you to put out that. Perfect. I don't know if these are permanent changes that I'm enacting, but... Okay. Gonna assume that there's something over there that I need to smack. I was wrong. Cool, I can get them to do it for me. Whoa, I didn't expect him to punch. Do you have a soft spot for the old Flash game style? Yeah. I get it. When I was playing Twilight Monk, for some reason, when I was looking at the menus for Twilight Monk, I was like, these scream Flash game, and I couldn't pin down why my brain was so insistent on that. Dash. I don't need to kill you. Can you? Okay, interesting. Oh, that's actually really cool. So we just learned something. It looks like enemies, at least those enemies, have to follow the same solid floor rules that I do. Because it didn't come straight at me, it went around the floor. You know, it took a right angle. So, that's what the Crabbo, get the Stabbo. Today, Crabbo, I let you live. Can I? Ooh, I can. I can use the right stick to look around. Hooray! That is actually really good news for me. Okay. That was unnecessarily risky. I had that coming. I was hoping, so in my head, I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slip out of this, and see if it'll squish the enemy, but I'll like have dodged behind him, and then that's just not what I did. Haven't quite got the timing down with the throwing things back. Interesting that the tea actually starts to like do the hot tea like wine. Oh, I think I jumped the gun here. Boy, they are actually quite serious about you attack faster in midair. I do feel like I need a third hit in my combo. Not urgently or anything, but like, that would help me tremendously. Oh, look at the ominous presence in the background. Ooh, that was cool. Oh! Are we going Shantae with this? Hashihime. What do we have here? I heard a pitter-patter of tiny feet on the wooden planks of my bridge, and at first I thought it was nothing but a rat. Then I thought, no, those footsteps are far too tiny and weak to be a rat. And then, to my utter shock, I saw my precious candles start getting extinguished one by one. Oops. A transgression that cannot be forgiven. Although I do think that even a rat vandal like you might be worthy of my mercy if you answer the following question correctly. Ooh, pop quiz. So, like, what do you think? Does my bridge look beautiful tonight? Yes. Are you somehow implying that my bridge doesn't look beautiful every night? I can read between the lines, you pathetic rat. Well, if you think my bridge looks so ugly, I'll show you how truly ugly things can get. Oh, okay. Okay, noted. This is fun. It's Flappy Bird. Oh no. Yes, thank you. Ah, okay, we need to stand on top of it. Got it. Got it. There we go. Full heal. No wall jumping yet. I cannot imagine that we're gonna go terribly long without some form of wall jump. There's a Flappy Bird arcade at the movie theater. I crushed it. Nice. Those two can stay. I'm genuinely surprised that the Waves of Fire thing didn't last longer. I thought that was going to be like a whole like chase sequence. Oh, the rat returns and still alive. How unfortunate. I'd almost forgotten about you and your little rat activities. I am very busy, you see, tending to all sorts of bridge-related business. But yes, I remember now. Shall we rattle them off? First, you destroy my candles. Then you brazenly insult my bridge to my face, and now you refuse to be incinerated? You, my most unwelcome guest, deserve a more violent end than I had first envisioned. Let's see how you fare when the candle burns at both ends. One hand. Oh, wave. Okay, cool. This is very stylish. Oh shit. Look at her face. Oh, that was fun. That was actually really solid. Ooh. Tree of Blessings. Pay 1 Foxfire and read a blessing slip from the Tree of Blessings and refill your kettle. Sure. It's tough, isn't it? Being honest, it's tough for me too. Hey, let's make a deal. If you believe in me, I'll believe in you too. I know you can do it. I know we can both make it through. Amako, ESC. Is ESC a country? Estonia? I got nothing. This reads to me like a Kickstarter backer message. Which, if the case, very cool, very wholesome. Ooh, also, nice. I like the way that the camera is moving in and out. Like, they're very confident with their art. It's nice being able to, like, look closely at ourselves here and see that the earring is, in fact, present. That was just a warm-up. Now, you're taking your final steps on my bridge. Your incessant scurrying ends here and now. Okay. Shit. I do enjoy that I am just barely on screen. Shit. I imagine that speedruns of this game are insane. Like people who actually know what they're doing. Have to heal. Shit. Come on. It's rude. There we go. Bridge Walker. Defeat Hashihime. First try. Honestly, how mean can one tiny rat be? I've been nothing but nice this evening, and this is how you repay me? Just get off my bridge already. Ooh. Pyro-kun. Daruma received Pyro-kun. Tap X to consume T and summon Pyro-kun to blow fire that deals damage over time in the direction you are facing. Make this Daruma active by holding left trigger, left bumper, and selecting it from the Daruma wheel with left stick. Once active, summon them with X. Press minus to access the Daruma menu for more information on this Daruma's abilities. And what are you? Awakening Ink. It's a resource. All right. bottle of magical ink. It is used to paint the second eye of a Daruma doll. A Daruma with 2 eyes will have enhanced abilities. Only a skilled craftsman can apply the ink properly. Very cool. Love that we can see the big bad guy. Ooh. And now it's daytime. So canonically, has this all happened over the course of one night? Instead of an hour and 30 minutes? Very cool. Smash. Another one of you. I'm convinced that that's going to be fast travel at this point. The tier of the moon drifts in the coast of Sakura City at sunrise, right on schedule. You cannot just narrate events that are happening before you and claim to predict them. But would they have happened in the same way if I weren't narrating as the event unfolded? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Or does it? Impossible to know for sure as the moment has escaped us. Stop your rambling. We need to find out how to communicate with the red-headed stranger that has washed up on shore. So, Sai, get on with the vision. Ah! From realms afar, a stranger with hair vermilion in hue speaks in tongues that are foreign and new. On Sakura City stones, symbols lay lost in history. Seek the dragon's wisdom to unravel the mystery. The dragon, the one in city archives? How many other dragons do you know? Fair point. New quest, Vermilion Stranger, minus to view. It's fun the way that, so this game actually is in 3D, and we can tell that. So if we look at this Torii Gate, right? We've got the image of the Torii Gate itself, the sidebar, and in between we can see multiple lanterns, right? And those are just separate layers. But we can see what they're strung against, and that is running perpendicular to the camera. So the game is mostly presenting itself as 2D, heavy on the parallax, but it is slipping in the occasional bit of actual 3D in there to make things look a little nicer, which is nice. It's cool. Shovel Knight is the same. I did not know. I have not actually played Shovel Knight. That is one of those things that I'm planning to get around to eventually, but just haven't. I remember seeing a video of how they can pan the camera and see all the layers and rows. Nice, cool, hell yeah. But how did someone like you make it past the bridge? You must be... No, that's just a children's tale nonetheless. You shouldn't be here. This city is not... Oh no, now you've done it. He is coming. I'm sorry, but I must go now, and you must leave. I've got so many questions. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions. Oh, no. Well, that was a bit Lovecraftian. You'd think the mixed frame rates wouldn't work, but it just does. Yeah, yep. Agreed. And there's axolotls? I know, right? So cute. Ooh, hello. Aw, very sneaky game. There was one of our little friends there. Gorogora. Gorogoa. Yes. Very Gorogora. Building still under construction. Speak to the city architect for more info. Ooh. Man, am I gonna have to go watch, what's the Laika movie? Keep wanting to say Kuri, but that's not it. Kubo and the Two Threads. Sumo Beetle. What a fine building. With just a little beetle grease, this might just be the one. And in much more temperate climate than us mountain beetles are used to. Yeah, I love Kubo. Like, one of my favorite Leica movies. City Archives, hell yeah. Alright, I see. I do love that the dragon statues change. This is so freaking cool. Would you like to read the scroll of Tintayhana? Oh boy. Tintayhana. Tintayhana, or celestial blossoms, are creatures that hail from a realm beyond this earth. They are not born, but rather they blossom and become sentient when the ejecta of a kami blesses the seed or bud of a flower-bearing plant. The most common form of kami ejecta from which Tintayhana are born is a kami's tear. It is thought that due to their direct link with the sorrow of the kami, they are imbued with a tragic purpose and are commonly found wandering areas where recent tragedy has occurred. Each Tintayhana possesses two natural affinities simultaneously. The first is floral affinity. The form of a Tintayhana corresponds to the flower from which it blossoms. A Tintayhana born from a specific flower will often be adorned in garb made from the petals of its blossomed flower. The second affinity is known as the faunal affinity. Tintayhana also takes on animal-like characteristics which correlate with the local animal population. During the blossoming stage, as the kami ejecta cools, it begins to form calcified bone-like structure, which houses the celestial soul of the Tintayhana. This bone-like structure takes on the head shape of animals and creatures commonly found in the area of blossoming. Mystical relics. In addition, when Tintayhana blossoms, it receives a gift from the kami in the form of mystical relic. These relics usually come in the form of shape-shifting jewelry, such as earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and various hair pieces, but some have been spotted wielding everything from parasols to hand fans and mirrors. Some Tintayhana use these relics as weapons or tools, while others simply enjoy holding shiny objects in their hands. A taste for tea and sunlight. Tintayhana also have an affinity for various types of tea, and it is their preferred source of earthly sustenance. It is for this reason they are often seen carrying a tea kettle with them at all times. If a Tintayhana goes too long without their preferred brew, they can begin to wilt and fade. Moreover, sunlight is also a vital form of nourishment for Tintayhana. Research has shown that as long as Tintayhana is provided with adequate supply of sunlight, their lifespan can be prolonged indefinitely. That was a lot of text. Woo! Right, that was enough text that I feel a little disinclined to read these others, but maybe if we're coming back to this city frequently, maybe we'll knock them out one at a time. Daichi. Welcome. Don't be shy. Welcome to the City Archives, where all the secrets of this strange garden are immortalized in ink on scrolls. I don't get any visitors lately. The sun burns brightly in Sakura City these days. People would rather frolic in the sunlight than brood under lamplight under musty old scrolls. The Vermilion Stranger. Strange language? Symbols etched in stone. Symbols. Stone. Like this tablet fragment behind me? This sounds like an exciting mystery to solve indeed. Although I am an expert in many languages, I would find it difficult to decode the Vermilion Stranger's language with this one tablet fragment alone. I've seen these tablet fragments being used as decorations by several citizens of the city. To my knowledge, they are located in the city forge, tea house, Dharma doll shop, and the ramen shop. If you visit them, I'm sure they would part with them with some convincing or perhaps some financial compensation. Once you've gathered all 5 tablet fragments, please bring them here for deciphering. I do enjoy a good deciphering. Alright. So do I go ahead and... Yes. Go ahead and grab this. And we'll be back. Very cool. Nerd Dragon. Look at your character design. Whoa, very cool. Saki. I haven't seen your face around here before. Well, welcome to Sakura City, a place where all Tintayhana are welcome to bask in its eternal sunlight, courtesy of our brilliant leader. Do feel free to explore the city. I would suggest perusing city archives first, but don't go snooping around on the second floor. We destroyed its entrance for a reason. Glory to Sakura Shogun. This is the cutest freaking uh, why am I blanking on the name? Tanuki that I think I've ever seen. Panya. Oh, hi down there. I'm Panya. Welcome to Sakura City. Isn't it magnificent? I've been all over the world and I've seen the majesty of the oceans and the view from the top of the mountain peaks. But after all my travels, there's nowhere like Sakura City. Oh, you can pet the dog. Very good. Ozzy. Oh, I hardly noticed you down there. You're so small. I thought I could pick you up quite easily. Don't give me that look. I was only teasing. Well, I won't keep you any longer, but while you're here, why not pay a visit to the Shrine of Lilies behind me? Lilies, you say? Do they end? Ooh, a save point. Good. Hello. Again, like, phenomenal character work here. These are such interesting combinations of themes. Suzuka. Ribbit. Welcome to the humble shrine of the lily. I am the priestess here. It's not every day we get such tiny visitors, Ribbit. I can sense you've journeyed far and long to make it here, and I'm sure you need some good fortune. Well, you're in luck. As a high priestess, I'm able to bestow blessings upon those who are willing to make a donation to our shrine. Ribbit, just imagine, with a humble financial contribution and some fancy jingling of my Suzu bells, you too can bathe in the divine glory of the kami. Of course, the amount you donate is up to you. The more you give, the more blessed you shall be. Ribbit, so what do you say, Ribbit? Like a little lotus to be a blessing from the shrine of the lotus. Sure. Alright. Oh, these are literally timed. Gosh, they're also fairly expensive. Like, well, I guess this one's expensive. The rest of these, not so bad. Interesting. So we've got a timeless one or a, hey, I think this is going to happen in here. I'll go ahead and grab this one just to see if that triggers anything. Bells. You are now blessed. Pay me another visit when you find yourself weary from your travels. Okay. Omamori shop. Ooh. See, this is what we want. We want permanent stuff. I think we've only got the one strap, so we definitely want this. That's an easy sell. Health. More health would be nice. Reset your dump and dash after taking damage. Ooh. That feels like that could have some interesting exploit potential. Increases your basic attack speed. And if your kettle is full, this Omamori summons a steel Tessen fan around you every time you expend a jump reset, providing damage and knockback to enemies. Again, very interesting. That might do some weirdness. I'm tempted to grab this one, and then we should probably go find out what the deal is with the other places, because they did say financial compensation, so it might be expensive. You're a small one, aren't you? All of these characters talking about how small I am. You've come to see the beautiful city of Sakura, have you? Well, you won't be staring at me, will you? Okay. Buildings under construction. Hello. Ah, spider. Gotcha. Many do not venture near us and tend to stay further away. We appreciate your fearlessness and enjoy speaking with newcomers as we strum our songs. Feel free to enjoy and share our company. Cool. So they've got an instrument just built into their thorax. Very cool. How does the map for this work? Okay, that's an interesting way to render that, like, we're going into the camera by having this effectively like pillar going on here. Interesting. You again. Or no, you're different. The other one had a different name. New face. Don't go causing trouble around the city, or I'll have to look even more menacing. These days we don't get to see much action. Everything has been so peaceful since our brilliant leader constructed the conduit. It produces a protective barrier of sunlight around the city, you see. I might be out of a job soon. Anyways, glory to Sakura Shogun. Statue of Asahi. Here stands our morning star, brilliant bud, born of sun, and blossom to the benighted. He who wielded the key of enlightened and unlocked the forbidden wisdom of the heavens. On pillars of his petals we constructed the conduit, a testament to the strength, ingenuity, and will of all inhabitants of Strange Garden. Asahi by Sakura Shogun. Ooh, look, little fellas. Well, look at you, truly adorable proportions. The way your bulbous head bounces on your tiny peats is an architectural marvel. I am Mama Kodama, also known as Sakura City's architect. That's strange. My Kodama seemed to recognize you. Was it you who have been finding them scattered about Strange Garden? Thank you so much for rescuing them. If you find any more in your travels, please do set them free. I see you already found 10 out of my 34 missing Kodama. When you pull a Kodama from the ground, they will return here to the Kodama tree, and our Kodama construction team will grow. Finding more Kodama will allow us to build more and more beautiful structures around the city, as well as provide homes to potential new citizens. Right now, we don't have many ideas of what to build, but if you meet someone on your travels who is interested in building a project, they will appear in my magic scroll. Would you like to see a list of Sakura's currently available building projects? Sure! Creates a saving shrine next to the architect. Sure. Crew, assemble! Very good. We didn't really need that, but like, it feels good to like get it, and maybe that's a flag for stuff. Oh, look at you. Oh, hi. Yes, lovely to meet you. My name is Shizuka. Are you new here? Welcome. Have you talked to anyone else besides me? The architect seems quite chatty. Rattling of bones, ringing, dark nightmare. Dharma doll shop, alright. One of the places that we needed a thing. Ah, cool. Look at this guy. Oh, a Tentai Hana. Your lot has become much more common nowadays, hasn't it? You still seem pretty young, don't you? A new bloom, at least. A new sorrow, and a new flowering each day. I wonder what will become of your brothers and sisters, young bloom. Truly, a garden of tears is upon us. You remind me of the wayward Daruma dolls, sent off to guide others in a careless world. I would allow you to purchase a Daruma from my shop to occupy yourself with, but it would just be another one of my children, lost in the wind, forgotten, and never to return. I do not think my heart can take much more of this world's sorrows. If, however, you are here to awaken one of your Daruma dolls by filling its second eye, then perhaps I might view things differently. Alright? Oh, you possess a vial of awakened ink, a rare sight indeed. Should grant your Dharma greater abilities. It's only truly possible to touch of a skilled artisan such as myself, of course. Which Dharma would you like to awaken? Go ahead and do Chomper, I guess. I assume that this is probably a case of there will be as many inks as there are Darumas. Heck yeah. That was very Pinmaster-y. I love it. Awakening the Dharma has brought me more hope than I have felt in years. Thank you, Bo. I now trust that you will treat my Dharma with the respect and care they deserve. Please feel free to browse my Dharma for sale in my shop on the right. Hooray! Ooh, 500. Yikes. Tablet fragment, 10. Alright, we need that for plot. 400, 300. Alright. Home on the nearest enemy. Spinning shuriken. Stall the shuriken. Third time to recall it. Interesting. While armored. Well, summon the armor. While armored, you will briefly enter an invulnerable state. At the end of the invulnerable state, armor will produce a pulse that pushes away nearby enemies and slices the nearest enemy with the Maw of Katana. Honestly, this sounds like that I could see there being like boss fights and what have you that benefit from that. Probably another lore scroll. We'll try that another time. Thank you, sir. Very cool. Cat. Hello, little one. Are you new here? I am Elier, a dancer from abroad. As you can see, this place is full of cherry blossoms. The very beauty grace city. Look like you could float and dance in the wind as they do. Perhaps we share a dance someday. Well, welcome. Do check out the Dharma shop behind me. They have a lovely assortment of dolls that can give you the strangest abilities. City Forge. Ooh. Oh, I love that it's got, like, swords that come up. Hello. Sprites. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Master Katane demands a clean work environment. Oh, a visitor. Well, oh dear. I'm afraid Katane the blacksmith is out right now. Let's see. She did mention where she was going, something about crystals and spiders. No idea when she might return. Until then, I shall clean. Oh, you want this stone tablet fragment behind me? We can make a deal then. Keeping this place clean is a nightmare. I'll let you have that tablet fragment once you help me get rid of the soot bunnies floating about. Alright? Is that all of them? Oh, you cleaned the soot bunnies. Thank you for helping me with the mess. When Katane returns, she'll be delighted. Here's the tablet as promised. Cool. Well, that was easy. Hey, wait a second. You're actually kind of cute. I'm Kogi, and I don't only clean, you know. Even though I'm just an apprentice at this forge, I could probably make your weapon hit a little harder. Would that impress you? Before I upgrade your weapon, wouldn't it be customary to get me some sort of gift? Perhaps the crystal mum petal from the Dori forest? I've always wanted one. Do that for me, right, sweet bud? Slightly confused as to whether they're hitting on me or not. But, you know, harder hitting weapon sounds like my cup of tea. Alright, I'm curious. Okay, yeah, so implication here being that it's, you know, both ways. Greetings, traveler. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the one, the only Naruto. You may have heard of me, the creator of the most delicious, revitalizing, and one-of-a-kind ramen bowls in Sakura City. My secret, I only use the rarest and finest ingredients found throughout Strange Garden and beyond. But at the moment, I must say that I've been running low on the aforementioned ingredients. If you happen to come across some of the ingredients from my menu in your travels, I will be more than happy to whip you up a ramen bowl that'll boost your vitality like never before. So, oh, what's that? You want this useless floating stone behind me? I'll tell you what, let you have it if you try a bowl of ramen first. Kid, what'll it be? Would you like some of my delicious ramen? Sure. 1 health shield. Raises your max health by 1 permanently. Alright, but it uses a material that I don't have. right up. You received a ramen shield. Ah, okay, I see the little pip now. Cool. Thanks, and as agreed, here's your shiny rock. Not sure what you're gonna do with it though. Halt! Not so much as a breath. Not so much as a breath in the general direction of Sakura Castle, or you shall find yourself a flurry of petals riding the breeze. Yes, we'll slice you up good. Tiny pieces. Unthinkably thin. My metaphors do not need your thick-headed explanations. It really takes away from this whole sage-like samurai thing I'm trying to out. Yes, we do not need to dumb things down for the tiny Tentai Hana to understand. Anyways, if you do not have any official business with the Sakura Shogun, then I suggest you find another path to drift along aimlessly, tiny teal lotus. Maybe fumble your way to the east to frolic with frivolous foxes in the Midori Forest. Too fluffy, don't trust them. Or perhaps to wander west to the Megumi mountain range to curl up and die in a snowdrift. Huh, be careful, we won't be sending a search party. In any case, there's no way the Sakura Shogun would ever request your counsel. He is only interested in the most powerful of individuals. In other words, get lost. But actually do please come by again. This job gets super boring. Glory to the Sakura Shogun. I don't know why Shogun trips me up as a word, but, I struggle to say it sometimes. Oh, hello, little Lotus. I've not seen you around before. You must be new. I am Shami. How are you finding the city? It's a bit overwhelming at first, but even someone small can find their way here. I hope you hang around long enough to hear some of my music. Alright. We're going to the forest because there's apparently something here that will help us get stuff. Man, it is bright. Possibly too bright. Momo. Hee, hello, you're a Tentai Hana, just like me, aren't you? Even you are larger than me. Lovely little Lotus indeed. Welcome to Eastern Floating Tea Fields. What a time to be alive. The Kami have blessed us this year with our biggest tea harvest yet. And with more tea, there's plenty to go around. My tea is yours. Hee, drink. I don't trust it. Were you expecting something more? Sometimes a warm cup of tea with a new friend is one's own reward. You look like you've come far in your travels. Were you headed to Midori Forest next? Well, that's just through the torii gates ahead, but the kitsune that lives there just don't let anyone in. If you are worthy, you will start to see the trees past torii number 3. You're headed that way. I've heard of a special crystal flower that grows in Midori Forest. It's my dream to see a petal from that flower before I wilt. Do like that the statues turn and face me. It remains very cool. It seems our paths are inextricably woven, but I'm afraid this is where we must part. No matter what anyone says, we Tentai Hana are not meant to live forever. We each bloom with a tragic purpose, and after what I've done, I now understand mine. To wilt here in this forest, hidden away from that wretched city, is a strange kind of peace. I will begin to fade soon, but before I go, I want to take back what I said before about your ears being inferior. They are, if nothing else, kind of cute. Ah, okay. Interesting. Whoa! There we go. A little bit more effort than I was expecting, but that's okay. Ah. No! Oh, I have to go all the way back here. There we go. Crystal Mum Petal. Alright, there we go. Oh dear, your friend below looks to be in bad shape, although it's clear to me that their ailment is of the soul rather than the body. Alas, I cannot refuse to heal those who are in need of my services. With this shakuhachi, I meld melodies that can mend even the most wounded of warriors. It's just a matter of finding the right tune. Never know what tune would make a wilted flower bloom. This melody escapes me. Oh yes, my music sheets, but where are they? I must have dropped the 3 pages somewhere higher in the forest. Find them for me and I shall heal your friend. Okay. Hello. Well, hello, stranger. I see you admiring my bountiful seed sack. The seeds within contain vitality beyond your wildest imagination. When I plant it in fertile soil, they'll grow at astonishing pace. Would you like me to explain how they work? Hit the seed sack to launch a seed out and use it as you please, but only take one at a time. Nobody likes a seed hog. You must plant them in fertile soil quickly, my friend, because they will not last long out of their sack. I see. Bomp. Yep. Makes sense. As we all know, seed sacks. Hey, rude. Rude. Alright. Music sheet, sure. Oh. Ah, okay. Okay, thankfully I don't think, need to defeat him again. We're okay with just moving on. Whoa. these guys do, in fact, stay. Son of a bitch. That is weirdly tricky. Slash, I'm playing kind of bad. Tell you guys what, let's end it here. That was a lot of talking. Like, it makes sense. We got to a city area. It's full of people. It's going to be a lot of talking. But I'm kind of feeling it in my throat. So, let's end it here. Yeah, having a great time with this so far. Thoroughly enjoying this game. It's very pretty. I like the music. I love the art. I'm enjoying the story. And the gameplay is quite fun. So, heck yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing this in the next episode. Until then, bye.